How y'all doing? If you like reseller content, toy content, like, subscribe, comment below. So we got actually got a really good haul today. We're gonna break it into probably 3 videos. And I haven't gotten a haul like that in a long time, so it was quite nice. So starting with these two items, single toy bag, and this guy. We'll just dig into this first. If you watched the last video with Cranky the Crane, I had a piece from a Melissa and Doug set, and the set was called Swivel Bridge, and I had a covered bridge. Well, sometimes it takes them a while to sort stuff at thrift stores, so you'll see things that are kind of in a theme, and you're like, huh, okay, and you look around, try to get it all. And then sometimes it takes a bit to sort it, though, so I went back 2 days after I got cranky, and here's this sitting on the shelf by itself. I recognized it from doing the research on that last bit. So this is the swiveling bridge from Swivel Bridge. So you turn it, and then once it locks into place, the gate opens, you can go across. I don't know if it would line up with anything, or if it's just, I don't know. But these wooden tracks go to any wooden train set. So we already looked at these, and the prices were actually really good. I got it for $2. See if we can get this sticker off here. I don't like sending stuff out with a sticker on it. I don't know. It kind of seems like a slap in the face sometimes, I think. Some people do not like resellers. You might feel they were taken advantage of, despite the fact this would not be in the market to be purchased if I hadn't grabbed it and put it online. But anyways, we just remove that. So we know these sell because we're trying to find the price on the covered bridge. And this is the bridge from Swivel Bridge, obviously, that kept coming up. And we already know roughly what it is. I'm just going to pull it up again. $23 swivel bridges for sale. And we're around $20 up. Oh, am I missing something? Oh no, I'm missing one of the drawbridges. So there's a second one on this side. I was wondering what this post was about. Oh, that's too bad. With this, so they had 2 other full sets of wooden train track. I didn't grab them because the trains inside were beat up. Wooden train track is kind of a hard sell because it's heavy. So you end up getting eaten alive on shipping. So I'm wondering if this is in one of the others. So now we know that that's a pain point on this. But this one has none, and they're selling it for over 20. This one has both, and they're selling it for 25. 22. My thought initially was going to be 20. So let's go to sold listings real quick, and we know they're out there. Five sold. We know it's more than that. This was the Swivel Bridge combo. That was 18-ish. That was 20. Yeah, so we'll just do 20 on it. That's fine. And we're off to a good start. $4 spent. 20 to get us there. It's all right. And we'll dig into this Swivel Bridge and 4 toy bags. 2 of them are themed, 1 of them is separate, and then this one is also. So I grab this when I do toy bags. I go over this frequently, but when I do toy bags, I look at the price, and then I just try to find an item that will pay for it. And I did. I flipped this king around and used my flashlight. And this is a Papo king. And then looking again, I can see this is a Papo mounted knight. Right there, that's going to be our money. So everything else in here is gravy. Looks like some junk, but also looks like some decent stuff. So let's get into this here. So I'll pull out the Papo guy. So Papo makes medieval themed stuff. This is a knight, or a king rather. 2002. He looks okay. Yeah, he stands up well. I don't think he's missing anything. I think his hand is supposed to be like that. Obviously, he's not missing a sword because it's on his hip. So he's just like out there shaking hands, which isn't very kingly, but hey, whatever. Alright, so this is the mounted knight. This looks like a Papo. It might not be. Oh, he is 20... Oh, just the year 2000. But they have that, obviously, that weird stance, and they can not be mounted, but the way they're made, it just looks goofy. Striking an odd pose. Oh, we got another one. Okay. King, 2000. That's in good shape, too. We got these little tiny knights. The bird helmet's pretty cool. There's some kind of like serrated fantasy sword. Weapons typically weren't serrated at the time because it's a lot of work for one thing. And I don't think historically people understood how serrations would work on a weapon, but also serrations can get caught and stuff, which is not ideal. You stab somebody who gets stuck in a rib and you can't get your sword out. That is problematic. It really doesn't do anything for you. But so this is a Safari Limited two-hander. So we got another one, Safari Limited. He's got a halberd. Halberdier. Oh, they're pretty cool. Little guys. Safari Limited stuff, it's tough. It doesn't go for quite as much. So, initial thought on this is that I may just list this all together. Alright, we got 2010 Mattel. And this is like a bath toy or something. The dog, you probably can't see. It has a hole in its mouth, so you could squirt water out of it, I'm suspecting. I don't know what this is. We'll have to Google Lens it. It's a brand name, so it's something. We have a wooden duck. Brand is Moltzferns. I don't know what that is. Might have to lens that as well. Not gonna need to see my tape. My trusty packing tape. Okay. That's cool. That's like an Imaginext Stormtrooper. 2004. So I've gotten ones of these. I've got a Vader, or I had a Vader. I don't know if I still got it. Now, you know, Star Wars, that's always something. See what these dogs are. So horses and dogs are things that you could sell even if they're not branded. With dogs, I'll just get a bag of dogs. And I'll just put bag of dogs. Lot of blank figures, and they do sell. People that like dogs will get them and put them around the office or whatever. And that's how I move dogs if they don't have branding. This is a Safari Limited Beagle. If we get enough dogs, we might just do a dog lot here. Safari Limited Foal. Oh, cool. We got a horse for the Safari Limited rider here. So that added a little value to this. I think that's a pretty good lot. This Safari Limited Chimpanzee. And Safari Limited. I can't even read what kind of dog that's supposed to be. I guess it would be Boxer. It's like a Disney figure and it feels old. It's not the Cheshire Cat. What What's this from? Somebody wrote their initials in it. It's hollow. Just says China. I'm gonna have to lens that. I feel like that's a famous cat of some kind. Safari Limited Llama. 2001 Stanley Cup Champions. I very much doubt this has any value, but we will check out anyways. We have a baby in a large suit of some kind. It comes off. 1993 Town Square. I don't know. Not a clue. That's the fun part of this, is I'm going to learn a lot of stuff, and I'm definitely going to make my money back. And then we're better prepared next time. We got a fawn. I have a lot of figures in the next 3 bags, so I probably will end up doing large-scale lots at a good price. So I may not actually list most of this stuff today. Fur-Real Friends Bone. I don't know if this is one of those like interactive toys with a magnet in it. Fur-Real Friends, I'm not familiar with. We got this is a McDonald's toy. It has the triangular screws. I don't know from what. Still works. 2005. So I'm just going to toss that. If it's not at least 20 years old, it's not going to have value. We got a 2003 Viacom. I've seen this monkey, and I don't recall what it's from. I know I have stuff for him. Not ringing a bell right now. We got like a generic alien. No markings, so I'm just going to toss them. We got a bug of some kind. No markings. Toss that. This, we have this cheese wheel thing. No markings. I'll save it and lens it just in case it's like a Barbie thing. Made in China. The D is backwards on made, so that's good. And it's definitely garbage because you can see it's actually 2 cows put together in one mold. We have a firefighter with a chainsaw. No markings on this guy. Yeah, just in case. Doubting it's worth anything. We have a ship. This is really nice quality, though. This is probably Safari. Yeah, Safari Limited ship. I guess I would put that with this. Makes the most sense. I'm doing themes. We got another dog. This one is not Safari. It just says Doberman. We have a wind-up toy. Now, is this an old wind-up or is this a new wind-up? This is a new one. 2008 Tomy. Bit anticlimactic there. What does it do? Oh, okay. Damn. Got one more rep in him. Nah, that's it. Okay. But, yeah, I don't know what that could possibly be from. We'll look that up. Wind-up toys don't sell very well. I have a ton of them. Or, I have moved some, but, we got like a old farmer lady. Female settler gardening. They're kind of eras apart there. And then we have a very tiny lamb. Very tiny. That's pretty cool stuff. Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to segregate this stuff Because I know none of this is hugely valuable. It's going to be like probably a $12 or $15 lot. But I'm going to hang on to it until I go through these bags I've gotten to make sure I don't have like one outlier. Dogs, that's going to be like $8. And then we got farm stuff, and that could be another lot here. Zoo stuff, possibly. So we will look up this dude, oh man, busting our reps. We'll look up this weird stuff. Just to see if there's anything here, and I'm going to put this other stuff aside. Alright, so did a little Google ending. Firefighter is just a generic figure. I couldn't place him to a brand, so it's more than likely a dollar store kind of thing. No value. Stanley Cup guy, again, just doesn't really go to anything. It was probably like a gas station toy that just ended up everywhere. So no value there. We got these two. So the 2008 Tomy wind-up toy. We have Tomy Gorilla. We searched to get some results here. And we have a few versions. It is a reproduction of an 80s vintage Tomy toy. But this was obviously 2008. The difference is this has eyes. Mine has eyes. The old one did not. It was just blank. So there are some of these for sale. Now this is the exact one I have. People are asking money, but they keep putting vintage, and I think it's the assumption that it's actually the original one, which it is not, or that it's going to carry value. Wind-up toys do not carry value. It's kind of, I think we're outside the time when people played with these for real, and modern kids would just not be interested in this. But just to see, did any of these ever sell? That's a wind-up, different kind of wind-up guy. We got one tested, $9. This is vintage. Oh, the banana's different. Okay, so it might be the one I saw that was vintage, the eyes came off. The banana is a solid piece versus the banana on mine is actually looks like a peeled banana. So that's we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. That's actually the vintage one. Same with this. And that's it. So I'm not going to bother listing it because it's just going to sit around. And this is a mistake I'd have made when I started reselling, that I have to get every single cent back out of this bag that I bought. No, because it's just going to sit around for years. And there's stuff that I haven't delisted. I have thousands and thousands of toys. And every once in a while, I'll sell something and I'll be like, oh my God, I've had that for 4 years. And I just don't want to be bothered with it anymore. I have too much stuff. I could list it and it would probably take a long time to sell. So I'm just not going to. This one is interesting. So the name on the bottom I couldn't really read, but it's Holstiger. If I can spell it right. And these are very sought after wooden figures. So I throw this guy's name in here. We got 447 results. And this is a chick. Now, I don't know if the chicks are going to move, but people are asking money for them. So whenever you see, and this isn't the one we have, there's an upturned bill one. We have just like a flat one. So we have this one over here. But whenever you see 11 watchers on something, this is something that has a collector market still. And that gives you a good idea. If I put a price below this, it's going to move fast. So we got the chicks. So yeah, chick head raised versus whatever this is. Chick up versus chick parallel to the ground. So yeah, these are out there. Let's see what they actually move for. I don't know anything about this. This is outside of toys and it's more into art, I would say. So we got one in this lot that's sold for $60. That's all we got. But we know these have value. And I suspect that people are just asking way too much money. Otherwise, these would be moving. So, what is this little baby chick worth to me? I am going to sell it for $10. This is dramatically less than everyone else, but it will move. There's absolutely no question. Even if none of these have actually sold, the fact that I'm undercutting everybody, people that collect these, so people that collect stuff like this, they like the name. And this name makes it easy to find. Just like I do with Schleich, it doesn't matter if nobody's bought it. These people want to add to their collection. So they go on eBay and they put in Holstiger. And this is going to come up. It's going to be cheap. They're not going to have it. Oh, that's a cheap one. I'll get it. So they just, it's not that they collect only chicks. They collect this brand. You know, this artistry. So if I do $10, it will sell. So that doesn't really tell us how far we've come, because I did move a lot of stuff off. And we got 5 more items I've got to do the old research for, and we'll get to those in a moment. Alright, so last bit from that bag. For Real Friends magnetic bone. So I called it, that's what it is. It's a magnet that you put in the For Real Friends to get them to do the thing that they do. Looked it up. The bones, there are 282 for sale and 11 sold. And people are asking a lot of money for them, but yeah, I don't think many people are looking for these, so I'm going to toss it. So this is a Barbie dog from a particular Barbie dollhouse set. And the dog drinks water out of his water bowl. That's what the hole in his mouth is for. So you put his face in and you squeeze him, and then he would drink the water. Presumably would vomit it out shortly thereafter. Or he might pee. I don't know. But does not sell. Not individually anyways. This is from... this is a doll company. So this is outside my realm of expertise. Town Square makes doll stuff. Like old school doll furniture. Dollhouse accessories. And this is a swaddled baby. 1,100 Town Square doll items for sale, and not a single swaddled baby sold. It's from the 90s, and I just don't think it works for people anymore. This cheese plate, I suspect it's from Barbie, but Google Lens was having a very hard time not showing me pictures of cheese plates. So, there is no markings on it, so that's gone. So off with this. This is Sherfina from Prince and the Pauper. I knew I recognized it from some kind of Disney-esque story, but I wasn't sure what. And it's from a Barbie set. So we do Prince and the Pauper, cat, you will see, or Serafina, not Sherfina. We'll see Serafina down there. Cat, 101. listings. You got an upright one over here. We got like a more princessy one. We have the exact one we have here for $10. Got a lot of them. Again, 10. 10, 10. Do people buy them though? 101 for sale. 44 sold. That works for me. So I'm going to list it at $9. It'll be the cheapest one out there, and it's going to move. So that's why you Google Lens stuff, because realistically, if I was in a hurry, I would have thrown that and the whole sticker out, not made any money off of them, and not learned anything about them. The whole sticker one is actually interesting. I swear I've seen wooden figures, and I didn't really know what they go for, because it's really outside of what I do. But we done learned today. So that was a good set there. The bridge was part of that. The toy bag definitely for $2 paid itself off. And we have a lot of stuff we haven't listed out of there yet. So realistically, I would say this is probably like a $30 profit off of 4. But we shall see. So if you like reseller content, toy content, like, subscribe, comment below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.